Riding horses or the cool alternative chocobos is old news. In Velkyn you'll be able to transform into a raven to explore the world. Bringing the raven to life didn't just give me headaches, it made me question my entire skill set. Seriously, couldn't someone have told me that you actually need to do math to build a flying controller? With a crystal clear vision and the iron will to finally bring this feature into my game, I set out to model a raven as gracefully as I could. It wasn't easy, but I pulled through. And soon enough, I was ready to tackle the controller's logic. If my controller were to truly reflect the raven's physical form, my model would be a non-parallel of aerodynamic design. Wait a minute, this doesn't look cool at all. Even the flying sausage would have more grace than this. In situations like these, dear friends of indie game development, there's only one thing to do. Slap random effects on the screen. Speedlines, for example. Speedlines make everything better. Anime has been proving that for decades. Well, it was a step in the right direction, but what I really needed was a proper professional raven model, along with fitting animations. Now, that's more like it. And if you're still not convinced, just take a look at the hop animation. Flying already feels pretty awesome. I lose speed when climbing, and when diving, I zoom. But I figured you shouldn't be able to soar through the skies endlessly, so I introduced a resource system. And since we're dealing with an astral being, this resource obviously needed a highly creative, totally unexpected, never-before-seen name. Astral Power. You'll regain astral power by collecting these fun little orbs, hanging around astral crystals, or diving. And grabbing those funny orbs also gives you a speed boost. No lie, flying the raven and leaving the world behind is already a blast, but something was still missing. Of course, an astral raven can't look like your average backyard crow.
It's shaver time.
Everyone knows you perform better in games when you've got a fine looking skin. And our feathered friend, he's going to look fire. Always. Always. The controller was still missing that final touch. When taking off from the ground, I was moving so slowly, even this guy here gets to his goal faster. So I added a flap ability. It costs a bit of astral power, but gives the raven a solid boost of speed. Of course, a few bugs snuck in during development, like widely incorrect values for flight speed. One thing I thought was especially cool was comparing the human form ground speed to the raven's flight speed. Thanks to the flap ability, and even more so during a long dive, you can really see just how much faster aerial travel is. We are talking a whole different dimension of movement. Once I was happy with how the controller felt, I started working on the transformation logic. In the open world, you'll be able to switch between human and raven form at any time. After a few tests, the system worked well, but it didn't exactly blow me away. So I added a bit of juice. Because, as we all know, juice turns a bad game into a bad game with juice. Jokes aside, I'm really happy with how it turned out now. What do you guys think of the transformation? Would you want to try it yourself? In the open world, you won't be able to fly just anywhere right from the start. By activating astral crystals scattered across the world, you'll gradually expand your flight zone. There will be areas you can only reach in raven form, filled with treasures, puzzles and secrets. So don't limit your open world experience to the human form alone. And finally, I have a question for you guys. What should happen when the raven crashes into a wall? I haven't decided yet. Should you instantly transform back, slowly glide to the ground, or maybe something entirely different? Feeling the urge to spread your wings and explore the world yourself? Then wishlist Velkyn on Steam, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. I'm planning to release tech demos in the future to gather your feedback. So stay tuned and thank you so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to feed your local crow some peanuts.